Hi everyone, welcome to Faith and Flour. I'm Robin. I've got lots going on in today's video, starting with a Costco haul and showing you how to bulk shop for a small family. I love watching Costco hauls myself, and most of the time the titles are something like huge Costco haul for my family of 10. These are great, but what if you have a family of just 2 or 3? So hopefully I will be able to give you some ideas or tips for how to do that successfully so that you can take advantage of bulk prices without wasting food to get the most out of your grocery budget. Our town in Central Texas has a new Costco, so I will be doing a lot more of our shopping there and will need to effectively manage all that we buy for our small family. In case you are new to my channel, my husband and I have 2 adult boys. Kyle is married to Lauren and they live in North Carolina, and as it happens, they are currently visiting us for a couple of weeks. Our other son, Peyton, has special needs and lives here with us, so most of the time I'm shopping for just 3. My parents love to Costco shop and have given us lots of ideas for how to manage bulk shopping, and I'll be sharing some of those strategies too. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know a couple of things. First, because Kyle and Lauren are here, I'm going to take a break, and so I won't have a video up next Sunday, and whenever I take time off, I put up a community post, but many of you aren't receiving those, so here's how to opt in for that. Click the subscribe icon on my channel homepage. Open the bar and select all notifications. Once that is activated, the icon will look like this, and you should start to receive my community post, which is a great way for me to keep you in the loop about what I'm up to and any news that I want to share with you between videos. Also, I wanted to tell you about In the Homestead Kitchen magazine. It is a great publication put out by Carolyn Thomas and her staff, who you may know from YouTube. I have a digital subscription and love all the tips and recipes in each issue. This month, there is an article about me and what I'm doing on YouTube. I have been a follower of Carolyn and Josh for quite a while at their channel, Homesteading Family, so it was an honor to be included in the August issue of their magazine, and a real pleasure to work on it with their amazing staff. I will put a link in the description box so you can learn more about their website, the classes they offer, and In the Homestead Kitchen magazine. We just got back from Costco and I'll show you what we bought. So we have Kyle and Lauren coming, so I got a few things that I wouldn't normally get, but I think they're going to be really nice to have when they're here, and I apologize if there's a lot of background noise because our dishwasher's going. So first of all, I got more of the Rayo's pasta sauce. Their marinara sauce is so good. We've really been enjoying that, and it's a really good deal at Costco. We got some super extra large peanuts that are roasted and salted. My guys absolutely love peanuts to snack on. It's a great gluten-free snack, so we got a big container of those, and also trail mix. So this is kind of a special treat, and Peyton really loves it, so he can take a little bit in his lunch every day as well. We got these artisan rolls. We've been getting these, Patrick and I, they're not gluten-free, at Costco, and they're so good. So I will divide these up and freeze them. We also got, these are the, I think, Crips pink apples, which I think are a lot like Pink Lady, which are Peyton's favorite. They don't usually have that one at Costco, but they did this time, and Peyton loves to have one of these in his lunch just about every day. And I am completely obsessed with cherries this season. They have been so good from Costco. So this is probably like the 4th or 5th time I've bought them, and I hope that it's not too far past the season and that these are still really good. I got a big bag of baby spinach. This is organic, and it came in a different package and a different brand than what I've normally been getting from Costco, so I hope this quality is as good as what they usually have. Another bag of the gluten-free sprouted rolled oats. I'm going to make another big batch of granola, so I need another bag of these. We always have a few in our prepper pantry because I don't want to run out of that. Then I decided to try some of their meats. So Costco carries some organic chicken. I really wanted breasts, but they were completely out and they were almost out of the thighs. But I picked up one of these. It's like a 3-pack. I think it's at least a pound, if not more, per pack, which I really like when they package it like this because I can freeze these and they're a good portion size for, you know, a family of 3 or 4 like us. Same with the ground beef. They've got this organic ground beef and the way it's already portioned out is really nice. I really like that. I can pop those right in the freezer and then use them as we need them. I'm a huge Butcher Box fan, as you may know, so I'm anxious to see what the Costco meats are like. I don't think they're probably quite as high quality as the ones I can get from Butcher Box, but they're still a good price and really convenient. Also got a big 24-pack of their pasture-raised eggs. And so they say that they're organic, they're pasture-raised, and I probably spent about half at Costco what I normally spend at the grocery store. So if these eggs seem to be good, I'll probably be getting them there from now on. This corn we've had a few times too, the same brand from Costco, and they have been so good, super sweet. And I plan to have that when Kyle and Lauren come tomorrow night. And also some of these crispy buffalo wings that you can make in the air fryer. And you guys, these are gluten-free. That is almost never the case when it comes to stuff like this. In fact, I didn't even notice that it was gluten-free. I just picked up the package to check it out. And when I read the ingredients, I thought, those look okay. And then I saw the gluten-free label on it. So Peyton's going to be super happy about that too. So that'll be a quick dinner that we can have when they come in tomorrow night, along with the corn. I'll get some celery, all the good stuff. And then we got wild-caught Atlantic cod. I showed you guys how I had used this to make the like butter chicken sauce with cod. It was really good, and I think I'm going to try doing it another way because, like I said, I'm not normally a big fan of cod, but that was great, so I'm willing to give it a try. It's a good price. And the whole green beans. I love getting frozen green beans. They cook up super nice, and I love having them on hand for a quick vegetable for, you know, a side for dinner any night. I got this big container of feta crumbles. I love putting this in a spinach salad, so that's going to pair really well with that. And it's quite a lot, so I think I might actually freeze part of this. And then, of course, I had to get some more butter, and I'm really liking this grass-fed butter from Costco. So that is everything we got at Costco this week. And I am going to show you guys some things that I am using these to make for our family this week. The key is getting things in portion size pieces that you can store either in your refrigerator or freezer. So the meats come in a variety of different packages at Costco. I like purchasing them this way because it really saves me in that respect, because I can just pull apart the ground beef. It's actually perforated, so each packet is about the right size for one meal. And same for the chicken. I just use some kitchen shears to separate those out, and that way I can freeze those individually as well. Other items like this feta cheese, I would never be able to finish before it went bad if I left it in this container. So I am going to divide it into 3 different sort of portions and freeze 2 of them and keep the larger one in the refrigerator. This is the key to keeping everything that you buy in bulk fresh so that you can use it and not lose it and waste it. About a third of it I'm putting in this plastic zwilling container. I can vacuum seal it, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and the rest I'm going to put in one of the zwilling vacuum bags and seal it up. I think that both of these are going to work out really well. I'd like to have some more of these small containers, but actually the bags take up a lot less space in my freezer, so I will just pour those in, vacuum out the air, and know that they are going to be perfect when it comes time for me to get them out of the freezer. It might clump up a bit, but with the feta cheese, it'll be easy to break apart again and use in whatever recipes or salads or however I want to use it. My parents store a lot of what they buy in single portions. For example, they may buy a large container of applesauce. They divide it into single portions by freezing the applesauce in a muffin tin. When they are frozen, they can be transferred to a Ziploc bag and stored in the freezer, making it very easy to use as many or as few portions as they need. I always plan to divide up what we buy and get everything processed right when we get home from shopping. I make sure I have whatever containers or bags I will need and plan to have enough time to get it done the same day so that nothing winds up in the back of the refrigerator or bottom of the freezer forgotten. Pantry items are also put away so that I use up whatever we already have, for example, flour, sugar, and the oats we bought, and store any back stock in our prepper pantry area to be rotated in when needed and before anything expires. If you'd like to learn more about how I manage our prepper pantry, I will link some videos down in the description box. Along with that, I wash any fruit that we will snack on, such as cherries, berries, or grapes too. Another thing I love to do is to pre-prepare some of the meats to make meal prep easier. This week I used a marinade from this Pioneer Woman cookbook for the chicken I bought. Her recipe is for chicken breast, but it will work great for thighs too. I also cut the recipe in half because I don't have quite as much chicken as her recipe calls for, and I have a bunch of lemons that I really need to use up. So I am going to juice them and mix up a quick marinade. I need about 1 cup of juice, so I'm going to add in some frozen lemon juice cubes from my freezer. Having these on hand is such a time saver and another great example of how to store bulk items in smaller portions. I just froze these in ice cube trays, and you could do the same with fresh herbs, tomato paste, and any type of juice you like. Once I take out what I need, I can easily reseal this bag and put it back in my freezer for next time. For the marinade, I mixed together 1 cup of oil. I used a combination of avocado and olive oil, 1 cup of the lemon juice, about 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. I didn't really measure anything and I just tried to use up the rest of the Dijon mustard in the jar. With a marinade, you don't have to be really precise. About 1/4 cup of honey, 2 teaspoons of dried thyme, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, 2 teaspoons of sea salt, and about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. I divided the chicken into 2 storage containers and poured the marinade over top. I had originally planned to grill them all and freeze half already cooked, but at the last minute I decided to grill half for dinner that night and freeze the rest raw in the marinade to grill later. Both are great options, and the chicken will have loads of flavor either way. The chicken came out so delicious. The marinade was amazing, and I served it with some sweet potatoes I cooked in the air fryer and a spinach salad with some of the feta cheese. The ciabatta rolls we got at Costco are really good. They are perfect for sandwiches, and we've been using them for BLTs, which make a great lunch on a hot summer day. I store them in the freezer 4 at a time since there are 4 of us here now. When it's just Patrick and I put 2 in at a time, and then I just get them out to thaw a few hours before I want to make lunch. So many of you enjoyed hearing about my efforts to relearn crocheting. It was really fun to hear all about your projects and creative interests too. I'm still working on small projects like dishcloths for now and found this pattern book that I really enjoy. The patterns are great for a beginner. They're very easy to follow. I will put it in the arts and crafts section of my Amazon store, and you can find the link for that down in the description box. I bought some yarn from Walmart in colors that I know Lauren likes and had fun learning to make a cute dishcloth for her and Kyle to use. It's not perfect, but it was fun and great practice. I can't wait to try more of the patterns in this book. We are still making granola parfaits on the regular this summer, and it was time to make another batch of granola. I will link the recipe I use as a guide down in the description box. I often switch up the ingredients depending on what type of nuts or seeds I have on hand, and I've been using apple pie spice in place of the cinnamon in the recipe, which is so good. Also, because I use a roasting pan, because it's easier to stir without spilling instead of a baking sheet, I bake it longer than what it says in the recipe. I bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes, then I stir it, put it back in for another 20 minutes, at least 3 times, for a total of an hour. Sometimes, if it doesn't seem toasted enough, I'll put it back in just a little bit more to be sure the granola comes out nice and crunchy. make the parfaits, I just layer granola, yogurt, and blueberries. So good. You can use any kind of fruit you like, and you can layer it prettier if you like, but this is a treat that we have been enjoying, and I especially love the blueberries this summer. Thank you for spending your time with me here today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, we would love to have you subscribe. Subscribing is absolutely free and easy. All you have to do is click on my picture. You know I love hearing from you, so leave a comment below and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a wonderful week.